Hello there, and welcome to what's going to be episode 12 of my Planet Crafter gameplay series. I'm Icon, and the last episode we've went through wild adventures over the planet. I didn't find what I was looking for, but I found a lot of other things that I weren't looking for. GPS satellite. That sounds extremely useful. Area lamp. Not so useful. Shredder machine. What the hell? Something to get rid of unwanted items, I guess. So GPS satellite, that sounds delightful. Let's check it out. And what we're going to do in this episode specifically, I'm going to check out whether or not the spot in the caves already has opened up because it's warm enough. If not, let's make it more warm. Compass microchip. And rocket engine, super element, compass microchip. Can I actually craft that? Let's check that out. Well, the other thing we're going to go for today is building up a biolab, but that's pretty unexciting because I actually got all the resources for that already on me, basically. So, mining speed, torch, deconstruction, compass. Yes, I could have already had a compass all that time. Christ. Missed that. Whatever. So, I already wondered when I'd find that compass module. Turns out, well, let's not further talk about that. Let's rather just build that twice, I'd say. Now, it needs 2 aluminum, silicon, and magnesium. So, magnesium, silicon, we need those. Again. Okay. Yay! Compass! Jeez. And rocket engine. What did we need for a rocket engine again? 2 units uranium. So that's really now extremely easy to produce. So, microchip compass, rocket engine, and I bet super alloys. I forgot it, but I bet it was super alloys. It's always super alloys, you know. So, let's see what the GPS satellite will do. I have high hopes that this will unlock a map. Provides geolocation to the mapping screen. Mapping screen? Another wonderful thing that I missed. So... let's see about that. Mapping. Another compass microchip. I think I ran out of materials for that now, though. Well, yep. I'll need to grab some magnesium for that. And, well... it's a little bit scary to see my resources run dry like that. But at least now I know several spots to gather aluminum from. Not to speak more about what amounts of resources I got available at several different stashes. Like, there are so many stashes spread around the map, so there's just... I just need to go for the... I just need to go for the shipwrecks, and I'd find whatever I need. So we're going to put the mapping screen behind those space thingies. So here we go. So it's a little bit unsatisfying, don't you think? But at least this gives me some idea of... this is the aluminum wastes. This is the sand faults. This is my old base. Alright. Well, could be better, but could also be worse. So, another thing that slipped my attention the other episodes constantly. Let's build up the communication antenna again. Silicon and aluminum. Well. So, I'll need more power production today as well. So let's think about power production too. I mean, I'd still love to go for the better nuclear reactors, but that's not coming together right now. Because I still got no clue where that explosive powder is coming from, sadly. But terraformation is making good progress in the meantime. I mean, I could put up way more machines than that, but for now, I really don't know why I should. So, here we go. This one I didn't read. I'm a planet crafter sent on Migoria 3. Okay. Well, my dude, I think you're not among us anymore. Sorry to hear that. Life's tough. So it looks like being a planet terraformer is one of the suckiest jobs out there in the galaxy. They need to put up convicts to get the job done. And these seem to be pretty bad at getting the job done as well. So, let's see. I bet I don't have enough power for the BIOLAB. 40. Okay, we need 40 energy. One of these dudes brings almost 20, so, well, let's do this. I need a lot of materials there. Let's start picking up the cobalt. And while we're at it, let's see towards the old base, I'd say. So, some magnesium. Twice. Do I have enough room for all the plans of mine? I haven't dumped the osmium yet. So that's the cobalt necessary. And I think the rest of the items I can pick out of my shelter. Okay. So far, so good. I feel like the GPS satellite was a little bit of a letdown. I don't know. I should have built the map screen before, though. So now I don't really know what I actually got there. Maybe that's also part of the problem. Okay. Needs one more silicon and aluminum. Oh, I got a lot of cobalt here, actually. I'm merely running out of aluminum slowly. That's a little bit unfortunate, though. Okay. Let's pick up that silicon somewhere. And then it's BIOLAB time. While I'm at it, I'm going to grab a couple of resources here back for the hab. You know, obviously some things just have a tendency to run out. So, BIOLAB, here we go. What I'll need for this thing. Super alloy, one more super alloy, okay. beyond that, I seem to have everything in my inventory already. Let's see if it's still like that after I've planted down the solar panel. I feel like they are quite good looking here, though. There we go. Aluminum, of course. That stuff's literally everywhere. So, can I just put that? No. Oh! Look at that! It did connect. It merely ate up my way outside. So we need to reconstruct our door. So, yeah, cool. Got now a extra compartment. Ooh! It's Royd time. So, yeah, explosive powder made out of iridium and sulfur. Good thing that I can grab myself some sulfur. Mutagenic agent. Use it in the DNA manipulator. Bacteria sample. Bioplastic nuggets. Mushrooms. Oh, I see. Fertilizer. Eggplants. Fertilizer tier 2. So, an entirely new venue of technologies on me. Nice. So, let's grab ourselves an iridium nugget and get started with that explosive powder production. That's what helped me back here. Wonderful. So, let's see. I should have everything I need. That's going to be 330 energy. That's more like it. So, I'll need 3 rods, 1 super alloy. Got the rods. Got the alloy. Need 1 more water bottle. Bam! And that's how cobalt and other stuff comes onto my planet. Alright. Nice. Thanks for the fresh material. So, I think I'm going to deconstruct the Tier 1 nuclear reactor in response to the construction of the Tier 2. Because I think, like, let's recycle that uranium rod and put it into larger glory. Okay, let's do this. This is fun. So, this is certainly not how I imagined that it would look like, but whatever. So I'll regain 1 uranium rod, but a lot of super alloys. I think the regain of the super alloys is the actual benefit there. So I got a little bit of osmium now left. What I'm going to do with this, put up an ore extractor, of course. So let's have a munch, though, in between. I'll need a little bit more uranium, though, to get the job done, but at least now there are some goals now again. So, mushroom seeds. And let's just build another food thingy for that. Food grower, aluminum and iron. A good old aluminum. Well, let's build ourselves another food grower. I really feel like I'll want some of those mushrooms going as well. Alright, there we go. So, these materials were for the hat. And these things were for later storage. 3 bioplastic nuggets, not bad. Now that I know how they are crafted, I'm actually quite happy that I found so many of these. So far, I haven't found any use for the beans, so checking out the recipes here, I realized that we are using mushrooms for bioplastic, we're using eggplants for fertilizer, we're using squash for fertilizer tier 2, and there's no recipe for beans. I don't know what these things are good for at the end, though. But we'll see about that. Now, I unlocked a flower spreader lately. That's a huge oxygen spreader and biomass as well. We unlocked LJ generators. That's something I'm also very interested in. And flower pots. Grass spreader. I'm already running one of these. Lake water collector. Well, I'd say we got so much energy. Let's use it. But first... No, we're going to make that later. We're going to do that later. So, let's see. I want to start out with a flower spreader, or here, flower spreader. So, oh, flower spreader needs fertilizer. Am I actually already able to do this? I'd need LJ for that. So we're going to need an LJ collector. LJ generator. Is that what I need, or do I unlock something else for that? Tier 4 heater. Now that's something that looks like something that I want to have. No, let's start with that then. Bioplastic nugget eggplant. Now that's definitely stuff that I can whip up. Bioplastic nugget, eggplant, super alloy, magnesium. There we go. So let's head over to the other site, the lake, and see if there's already, if it is already lakey enough to sustain an LJ generator. And well, here's another thing on my mind. First off, there's aluminum. And the other thing, I want to gather some cobalt and create myself some fresh oxygen bottles, because I'm very concerned about my situation here as it is. Another thing on my list there is, yeah, 3 of them are enough, is to launch another uranium rocket, mainly because I feel like we would be really better off with another tier 2 nuclear reactor, and I wanted to check out if that bonus is applied twice. You know what? Let's start with that. Let's start with that. We've got enough time on that episode left, don't we? So here goes the oxygen, and what did I need for the rocket engine again? 2 times uranium, iridium rod. Oh, I think I'm out of... No, I'm not. Good, good. So, rocket engine. And I forgot which material I need to put up there. So... here, uranium asteroids, 2 super alloys, 3 cobalt. All right. That's gonna be easy. Ah, there's so much aluminum lying around here. That's awesome. The latest asteroid shower was plentiful. I love it that this stuff comes now from the Roid showers randomly also into this biome, or it's not originally native. It's really cool. So... seriously? No more cobalt? Ooh, I see cobalt. And aluminum. Yeah, it's been totally worth it to put up an entire locker for aluminum. Whoops. Yeah, this little outpost is really looking fancy now. I'm digging it. And that new laboratory really makes the whole complex look better. Okay, now I needed another unit of super alloy. Oh, I didn't mean to write anything here. So there we go. And then it's time to eat. Oh, wait a second. There's another thing first. I want to check out whether or not the numbers change. Good thing that I noticed it. So I forgot which number. Someone's memorized both 575 and 352. That would be insane if this would be 1,000% bonus. So heat generation. Off you go, my little uranium fetcher. Okay. So, well, that's an interesting thing, because that's not 1,000% more, but more like 2,000 per... No. It's a weird no. Okay, it does do something. So more of these things actually do pay off, and it's absolutely viable and a good idea to do so. So let there be asteroids, then. Okay, so let's check out the LJ generator again. We're gonna need super alloy here, of course. And, well... as soon as this has settled down, we're going to fetch the uranium, of course, but, well, let's do that later. It's not the most important part right now. Okay, I think that's been it. Yep, no more slammies. Good thing about uranium is that it glows so nicely, so it's really easy to collect. Let's see how much water we got here already, and if it's already enough to put up an LJ generator. Because it's explicitly calling out for a body of water, you know. But, yep, that's looking good. So that thing's generating oxygen biomass. Growth 1%. So, well, I see a decent chance of this thing actually doing what I'm looking for. Namely, generating oxygen for me. Generating LJ for me. So, let's check out this other place back there. So, wow, look at that. Wait a sec. Seriously? All the way back here? So I really got to check out how stuff is dropping here. It's amazing. Well, I mean, those rocks will go by, will pass. So, yep, my old base is completely underwater now. Oh no, I don't get any refill anymore. So, I got oxygen on me. Right. I don't have much water on me, but I don't need to, because where I'm going, that's not far away. So, yeah, this might turn into a river one day. Is that actually ice? There's still ice lying around at places? I thought we were past that. Well, this region is obviously still cold enough. No. Damn. Ah, that's too far. That would be silly. The fact that I can't replenish myself on the way towards here anymore really does play a large role in the undersupply of my character. Woo! Osmium, sulfur, and iridium. Holy moly! And there's gonna be more. Starts melting at 5 picokelvin. Or, no, microkelvin. Microkelvin, that was. So, wow, nice. Awesome. So, let's dig out this stuff here while we're at it. Nice. What a hole. But I bet it's a one-time deposit. So, sadly, I see my inventory space giving up against this wealth. But I'll gladly sacrifice some of my resources for that. Okay, well, that's enough for now. I got 1 oxygen bottle for the way back. I insist on that. And, well, I don't have enough resource on me to do anything else. What's bothering me is the lack of water, but let's just get over it. Nice. So I really got a huge supply of these rare materials now, and I know where I can get myself more. So just follow that yellow marker. For some reason, that's a location that I can't remember that well. Whereas this little gorge and all, since it's so near to my original starting point, it's somehow very hard to forget. Okay, nice. Yeah, okay, game. You got me. I'll drink a bit of water. So there is one cabin up ahead, and it looks like it's not flooded yet. Brilliant. So, but emphasis should be put on not flooded yet. So where the hell did I put my LJ generator down? It's another interesting question. So will I be able to find it later again, you know? Not here. We're probably best off spamming down a couple of more of them. So it has a growth percentage. So I might assume that we're going to be able to harvest something from there. Or at least I hope so. I'll definitely just plot down more of these. So that's a small downside of my settlement spot. I have a pretty crappy access to these, but well, whatever. Beautiful. My little home here. So, let's see. That's definitely not enough material to get the ball rolling here. So, let's start doing things differently. The osmium goes in here, and the finished rods go in here as well, but the fragments no longer. And the fabric goes into a different locker now as well. So, let's see. Looks like I need more lockers, so let's do this. It's raining outside. Should I rather say it's pouring outside? Well, let's drop down another locker here. I like that location. And this is where I'm going to drop all these rarer materials, you know. Especially stuff like fabric, which we can't collect artificially. Which we can't produce natively, that's more what I want to say. So, well. Let's keep the sulfur in here as well. And now we only need a place where we can drop the iridium and uranium chunks. So do I have enough iron for that? No, I don't. Let's change that. While I'm talking about that, let's take care about the food. Yeah, so I really feel like I moved in here. So let's drop these. Food production is looking really awesome. So I need one more iron locker here. Let's see. Where's all the uranium at that I summoned? Here we go. Because I need that stuff as well. We're going to need to build another reactor. It's also a very high priority. Because I think with 2 tier 2 nuclear reactors, my power generation will be quite good for the next time. I'm not exactly sure when we're going to need more. Oh look! A small body of water! But I'm pretty sure we will need at some time more than that. Because it's always like that. There's for sure yet another tier of generators going on, and therefore it's just a question of time. So I didn't find any iron here in the vicinity anymore. Isn't that brutal? But I got enough uranium rods now to create another engine. So okay, well, next step is going to be the setup of an ore extractor, which I can't afford now as well. We weren't able to before. And after that, or together with that, I do want to launch another iridium rocket. Not so much because of the iridium, but more because of the attraction of stuff that I want to have, because of the bonus of terraforming score, because, you know, this does increase the pressure as well. So that's the end of today's episode. I thank you so much for watching, dear friends. Come on in for the next one as well, and leave me your comments down below. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and of course consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. There's daily content coming up from my side. See you guys there, and goodbye.